Hey everyone, welcome to my channel ASP.NET Core, and today we are going to discuss about how to design this types of card in HTML and CSS and with the JavaScript. So this is the card view, and you can just add this card view in your order page, and that is the food order. Just right, I want to add it here. So here we have a checkbox control where we can just add multiple orders in the single order. So also just when we press the on mouse over, you can say that image will be displayed in the larger view. And also here we have a product name, and there is the product description, and also we have the price, and also we have a this title. These are the quantities in that order. So if you want to design this, so connect with me and enjoy. So just I want to add this food order. Here we have a simple HTML page. You can say that food order.html, and it's a blank HTML page. So just I want to open with the live server. So here we have a live server, you can see, and in the live server just I want to add, there is, and you notice that, okay, and with the live server like that. Okay, so just I want to add a reference of the page. Okay, now you can see that the first thing is to add the product. Just I want to add a you can say that box. So that is the surrounding box. This I want to add. So div class equals to box. So there is the surrounding box. Just I want to save it, and here we go for the box. And inside the box, just I want to add input. That is the type is checkbox, and there is not add class is checkbox overlay. So just save this, and you can say that here we have a checkbox looking like that, and here we have a class, so inside the box where we have a simple class. Okay, now inside it, inside the checkbox, you can say add image wrapper. So div class equals to image wrapper, and where we have the src is a burger.jpg or description of an image, and div class is a plus icon, and with here we have a div is image wrapper. Okay, and inside we have a image description of image, and div class plus icon, on click show modal pop-up, so plus icon. So save this, and you can say here we have an image. Okay, so that is the div class image wrapper inside a checkbox. So there we have a checkbox inside the box. Now the next one is to add. So here we have a image wrapper, you can say, and the next one is to add. There is the image wrapper, and here we have a box. Box is now where it is there. So division is close, and also the division is close, that is a box. So inside the box, here we have a checkbox and image wrapper, it's a class. And inside the image wrapper, here we have a you can say it's a plus icon that is not visible, but when we click on it, that will be show modal, that function will be displayed. Okay, now the next one is to product title. So the class is product title, and here we have a product name. Okay, now the next one is div class is the product description. So class is product description, and here we go. So here we have a product description. So this is a short description. So this is a short description. So this is a short description, limited to to 150 characters. Okay, so here we have a div product title, product description, and the product price. Just I want to add it here. So div class product price is looking like that. So here we have a 3 divisions, and also where we have a product quantity, where we have values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and these are the select options. So just close the select options. So here we have the 5 element, and here we have a div clause. Okay, now just I want to first of all class just apply it on the box. So here we go, and so after that you can see that here we have a product name and the product description. All these we have a classes that like product title, product description, product price, product quantity. So save this and you can see that these are the reflected. So first of all, just I'm going to add a box surrounding with this. So what is the characteristics and the CSS inside it here? So here we have a style tag, and you know that style with the class dot box. So you know that here we have a box like that, and here we have like a box with this property, like a box width is 150 pixel and height is 300 pixel and border width is 1 solid and the black color. Border radius is 5 pixels light, and box position is relative. I mean to say that if position is relative, then inside the content is absolute position. Okay, so padding is 100 pixel, so each element in the box have padding with the 10 pixels. Okay, so and box sizing is border box. Border box means there is a no height with the outer of the box sizing. Okay, so save this and you will say, oops, here we have. So because these are not set actually inside it, so here we have a box, you know. So you can say that box have like that. So also we can set the another things. So inside the box we have an image, you know. So checkbox is perfectly looking like that, but box dot image is what that is width is, you know, 100% inside the box. So you can say that here we have a box and here we have a image. So box and class and image, so 100% pixels, and height is, you can say that is 100 pixel, and the next one is the display in block. So save this. When we save this image, you can say that here we have 100 width pixels and all these are arranged in the manner. And after that we can just hit this button and just click on it. Okay, so the next one is to add the next that is just checkbox is overlay. So here we have a box image is 100 pixels, height is 100 pixels. So over the now the next one is checkbox overlay. So dot checkbox overlay, and here we have position is absolute, because you notice that here we have a box with the position is relative. So position is absolute and z index is 1. It's, I mean to say that there is a 0 position in each item and 1 is the over the layers. Top 0, left 0, and 1 is there. Now the next one is to product title. So what about the product title? Product title, and you notice that product title margin top is 10 pixels, that is the product title. And you know that our font size is 14 pixel, text align is the center. Okay, so save this and you will say here we have a product title and text align in the center position. Okay, now in the next one is the product description. So just copy that and here we have, so just dot and product description. So here we have a margin product description. This is the short description limited. This one margin top is 5 pixels from the product image, product name. Font size is 12 pixel, that is smaller with the product title, and text align is the center. So just save this and you will say that this is the short description. So if you have 16 pixel, then you can say it's fine. Now this is the short description. Now the next one is the product price. So product price, now save this and you will say product price. And what's going on, there is the margin top for the product price is 10 pixels, font size is 16 pixel, and text align center, and font weight is bold. So save this and you will see there is also, you can say that font bold features also enabled in the product title, like that. Here we go. Now the next one is the product quantity. So product price and the product quantity. So just save this and the product quantity dot, and the product quantity is like that. The margin top is the 10 pixel, and that is the width is 100%. That is 100%. Just I want to add it here in the border. Font size is 14 pixel. Text align in center. Very good. So save this and here we go. Okay, now that is image is wrapper around the, just when we class on this position. So position is meant to say that it's a relative. So just here we have, you know, that image is a wrapper. Checkbox is aligned on the Z index is 1, you know that. So here we have also position is the absolute position, and the top is 0, left is 0, and but Z index is 1. And you know that image wrapper. So just copy that code, image wrapper, inside the plus icon is visible, and here we go. So position is relative, it's not an image wrapper is inside the image wrapper. Here we have a burger.zip pack and like this. So save this and you will notice that that is a relative, it's unfixed. Okay, so here we have a class plus icon, and when we click on the show modal, so first of all just I want to show the plus icon on mouse over. So here we have a dot plus icon, and here we have a plus icon. The position is absolute, here we have, and top is 50%, left is also 50%, transform is translate minus 50% and 50%, that is the transform translate, width 50 50. Okay, and the background color is white. Okay, and width and height is also, that is maximum, so 32 pixel. Background color, okay, just wait, and border is display none. Okay, cursor is pointer. Okay, and then okay, but here we go for the next one is the background. So background color is actually the white color, you know that. So background, just I want to, instead of background color, so background is what, that is the background, and where we have a URL, and just I want to add the lines plus lines. So here we have a plus lines dot png, plus lines dot png, and here we have that is no repeat, and that center. Just I want to save this, and here we have just mouse over on the plus image icon. So the plus lines no repeat center. Okay, now now after that you can see that the background is visible, width is visible, no repeat, display is none, like that. I want to just mouse over, so when we click on it, that is mouse over is not visible. So image wrapper dot image wrapper, that is image wrapper, and hover at hover dot with the image wrapper dot hover image wrapper, and hover, I mean to say that when the mouse cursor is over the image, so dot plus icon will be displayed in the block. So save this and you can say that here we have in the block. but it's not visible actually in the format. You can see. So it's in block. You can see lines. Lines is visible, but it's not right. The top is 50 and the left is also 50%, and transform is like that. Height and width is 32 pixels. So first of all, added that lines.png. Okay, and notice that it's a pointer, 1 pixel bold, and border radius is 50%. So 50% border radius is not, it's a right thing to add it here because it's a surrounding. So save this, and you will notice that this is the square box will display. So if you want to display your lines is right here. So first to change the height and the width of the lines. So you can see that here we have a plus image icon will display, but it's not a, actually it's a not a transparent. You can see it's a surrounding to visible the light view. So this is an image. You can manageable yourself, but when we mouse over the image, that will be shown. So image wrapper, that is the image wrapper colon hover, and with the plus icon only, where we have a plus icon that display in the block like that. Okay. Okay, now when we click on the image icon, that a model pop-up will be displayed. So just I'm going to, here we have to design the model pop-up inside the division. So here we have just after that division inside the box, just after the box. So okay, so here we have a script if you want to add it here. So just I want to add, oops, show model pop-up script. There we have a script, but just after that we have to add a model pop-up. So div and id is equals my model, oops, that is my model, and the class you have to add, that is model. Okay, and inside it div class is model content, and inside it we have to add image src is to burger.jpg and alt is burger. Okay, so this is the view you have to add like that. Now if when we click on the plus icon, that will model pop-up will be shown, but the default is hidden. So when we click on the model pop-up, so just you can set it, that is JavaScript code. So window dot on click, there is a function with the event. So oops, not there, there is no need to add it here. Window dot click, and just raise the event on the functions where model document dot query selector, that is model, that document dot query selector, or you can say that get element by id, you can say. So just remove the for portion because here we have an id. So get element by id. So get element by id, and you know that there is id is this my model. So here we have an my model, and if event.target is the model, then model.style.display is none. Okay, so save this, and you can notice that here we have an burger. So model, that just when we click on it, that will be displayed, but default is the hidden. Okay, so that is the burger.png jpg, but you notice that here we have a on click function. Model is document dot get element by id, that is my model, Okay, and you notice that document.querySelector.modal and show modal, but uh, okay, that is the function name. You can notice that. So style.display is block. Okay, so everything is fine, I think, but just I want to hide that from here. So here we have the class is the model, so just I want to use this in the style. So here we have a model, and just I want to use this model in the scenario. Display is none, position is the fixed, top 0, and z index is 1. Z index is 1000. It's not a 1, actually 1000, because just top on each of the part. Left is 0, and top is also 0. Width is 100%, height is also 100%, background is this, and background color. And there we have two background colors, so there we have no need. So if you want to RGB a color, you just control Z, RGB with the 0.4, you can say RGB, and A is alpha, so you have to add 0.7, that is fed from the color through another, so there is removed from here. Okay, so that is the model by default. So you can notice that its display is the none. So by default it's not display, but when we click on it, it will be displayed like that. But notice that it's not hidden like that. So just I want to add model content. So here we have, you notice that here we have a model content, there we have in burger like that. So it's all about the model, that if we have a model content. So just add this copy class, add it there, and inside the model content you have to add position is absolute, position it's absolute, and the top is 50%, and left is also 50%. Transform is translate 50 and minus 50. Max width is 80%, and you can say max height is also 80%, and overflow is auto. So now save this, and you will see that when we click on the plus icon, it will display it right here. So here we go. So that type of things you have to add in your HTML page. Thank you for watching this video.